Bankalar Arası Kart Merkezi CEO'su Ozan Deniz'i sahneye davet ediyorum.
Thank you very much for having me here. It's always a pleasure to be here and talk about BKM's contributions. So I would like to start with a warm-up questions. I'm just curious about how many of you use our proxy addressing, namely kolay adresleme. What I mean is using mobile phone numbers instead of IBANs. Please raise your hand if you use our proxy addressing scheme. Thank you. An easier question is, how many of you is familiar with using QR codes? How many of you either withdraw money at ATMs or send money with QR? These are easy ones, and I have a hard question for you. How many of you carry a Troy card in your pocket? Okay, I believe you. So it's amazing that the financial literacy level is amazing in this room. It's amazing. Thank you. So it's a pleasure for me to talk about BKM's contributions. BKM was founded in 1990 with the partnership of 13 banks, commercial banks, private and public banks. Under the vision of helping our nation less case society, we provide many solutions, secure and reliable payments. Actually, our foundation purpose is settlement of the card transactions, clearing and settlement of card transactions. However, along the way, our roles expanded, especially in 2020, when CBRT acquired and became the majority shareholder. The BKM's role expanded into supporting the retail payments as well, in addition to its roles in card transactions. We started in 1990, and with the use of credit cards in e-commerce, we provided our solutions in card verifications. And besides, we launched our first national wallet, BKM Express, which inspired many different solutions, many different wallets in our ecosystem. And the breakthrough moment was 2016, when we introduced our national card scheme, Troy. And the game changer moment again was the 2020, when CBRT acquired BKM and became the majority shareholder. And since then, BKM is also providing solutions and products in the retail payments, account-to-account payments. I have already mentioned the services, like the proxy addressing, the QR codes, or request to pay that we launched 2 months ago, and our unique security solution as an overlay service, SIPER, has been launched by BKM and owned by BKM. So BKM provides variety of products and services. I would like to categorize them in 10 points. The first one is, of course, our base role, the clearing and settlement of the card transactions. We have our domestic clearing and settlement system, and clearing and settlement for branch sharing, the switch system for international and domestic transactions, and also the standing authorization. We observed 40 million transactions valued at 26.5 billion Turkish lira, which is amazing. Imagine how critical the system is, and imagine how the impact would be if we experience a one-day shortage or failure. And in addition to our base infrastructure, we provide value-added services, value-added products under digital payment solutions. We are offering the card verification solutions such as 3D Secure or Go, enabling the verification of the cardholder. And besides, we introduced the public payment gateway, which enables payments to the public institutions. So our citizens could make payments to the revenue administration or social security institution using their cards. And we observe around 5 million transactions. And imagine how critical the system is again. In addition to our value-added solutions for digital payments. We also provide solutions and products for the card acceptance. We have the Tech POS, which enables accepting payments easily at the physical stores, connecting the physical devices to the card accepting companies. So the security is always first for us, and we have introduced our merchant registration system, which registers the merchants and assigns them unique values so that it's easier to validate the merchants. So we have the base infrastructure, we have the value-added services. That means we have a critical data, the card data. Oh, and thanks to our data warehouse and reporting services, we provide many reports to our members, which they can be used in their decision makings and also projections. So these points actually so far are in the cards domain. However, BKM also plays a vital role in payments, in account-to-account payments. Since 2020, BKM introduced many overlay services, of course, partnering with the CBRT and working closely with the CBRT. The proxy addressing system, request to pay, or national QR code, or security overlay services are the overlay services operated by the BKM. And we are doing a great job here as well. We have 23 million registration in our proxy addressing system, which is great, which I have never seen in any of the countries so far yet. However, we are still working on increasing the adoption of these overlay services. BKM plays a vital role in open banking services as well in our country. In 2019, Central Bank of the Republic of Turkey, CBRT, amended its payment systems law and added two important open banking services: payment initiation and account information. BKM plays a vital role in defining the standards, working collaboratively with CBRT, and also providing the single shared platform, Geçit, or the gateway. Thanks to this gateway system, the payment institutions are connected to the banks and use these two critical systems. So far, we observe around 10 million transactions, API calls, in our system. In addition to these systems, critical systems and value-added services, we also create a test environment, the simulator, to our members, which helps our members, the participants, test their systems before they go live and test their systems effectively. And in addition to these services that BKM provides, I would like to also mention the BKM Academy, where we offer many courses about card payments, open banking, and overlay services. We also provide tailor-made courses in our academy. And the Troy. So now Türkiye has the brand Troy, Türkiye's payments, on the right bottom corner of the credit cards. You can have your Troy card as prepaid card, debit card, or credit card. The name is coming from Türkiye's payment method, in Turkish, Türkiye'nin ödeme yöntemi. And the name reflects our desire. Our desire is to become the payment method of Türkiye. And we are not alone. This is all the countries that you see on the screen. And the goal here is to increase the market share of the domestic card schemes in the domestic level. So far, we have 12% market share, but the goal is to increase the market share. And here, all the goal is to have the independence of the payment systems. And if we examine these examples around the globe, we see that central banks are the supporters of the national card schemes. And if we look at the best examples, we also see that generally, central banks partners with the private sectors. In our case, it's the same as well, like India, Malaysia, or China. The idea here is that to benefit from the trust of the authority, here the central bank, but at the same time, to benefit from the entrepreneurial spirit of the private sector. Here it's the BKM and the private sector banks. And it's been working very well so far. We have 12% market share, which means 12 Turkish lira of every 100 Turkish lira of payments is processed with Troy cards. So we have achieved this number in just 1 year. Last year it was less than 1%. We are also trying to increase the numbers as well, and we have exceeded 30 million cards in the market so far. And the goal here is to increase the market share rapidly and quickly as much as possible. So you might have a question how you can obtain your Troy card. We have 56 members, including 31 banks and 25 e-money institutions. And most of the issuers offer Troy cards. So if you don't have yet, please go to your bank or e-money institution and ask for it. And we support always the best technology. We are closely monitoring the developments around the globe and integrate the best technology into our card. So far, we are supporting the variable payment technologies. Actually, we have a corner, as you see on the left-hand side. You can try our ring payment, and each try will be a donation to Kızılay Red Crescent. Please, I invite you all to help us and have the experience with us. We will not charge you anything. We will make the payment on behalf of you, but I would like to invite you to our corner and donate to Kızılay. We also support the mobile contactless payments, of course, with the NFC feature of Android-enabled devices, and Troy selective card technology, where you can choose your card, either debit or credit, integrate into a single card. So this is a simulation with real data. What I'm trying to show you is that Troy is accepted 100% nationwide. These are the payment points. That would be great if you could just move to 6 p.m. here, where we have the highest usage rate. So these are the payments achieved through Troy cards, which is great and which is accepted all around the country, nationwide. So thank you very much. This is all. This is a short introduction of BKM. For more information, I invite you to our corner, where you can just experience the payments with Troy and also help us donate the Kızılay Red Crescent. It's a great pleasure and honor to be here, and I look forward to the discussions. I wish you all a great, fruitful discussions along the 3 days. Thank you very much.